Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Eva. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing and wear testing two very exciting new launches. First up, we have one shade of the newly relaunched NARS the Multiple Blush and Cheek Eye and whatever multi-stick. And then I also picked up the newest launch from, I believe it's Ravie Beauty. I think I accidentally say Ravie, but this is the amazing YouTuber Ali Glines' brand, and she launched a brand new lip liner formula. So we will be trying all of these on the lips, wear testing them, and then I'm also going to be sharing some lip combos that I've been loving with these shades. So if you're interested in seeing how these products look and wear on me, then go ahead and keep on watching. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. It makes such a big difference. And also would love, love, love if you consider following me on Instagram. New, or rather relaunched from NARS, we have the NARS the Multiple Blush Multi-Stick. I picked up the shade Behave. Now these retail for $40 and they do come in 12 different shades. I picked up the shade Behave. I was between this one, Orgasm Crave, and then Dolce Vita. But I'm very pleased with this one that I picked up. Now a little bit more about this formula. This is a cream to powder formulation. It does dry down to a really nice matte powdery formula. The description and claims are very accurate in that sense, which let me go ahead and pull up some of the claims on the Sephora app. So it says what it is: a new reimagined formula of NARS iconic multi-purpose stick with vibrant, versatile shades for cheeks, lips, and eyes. I used to have the NARS Orgasm the Multiple in the old formula, but I decluttered those because A, they were really old, B, the formula was nothing special, and C, I didn't like the glitter flecks in them. If I recall correctly, the original formula didn't have a cream to powder type of finish. It was more of a traditional cream blush, but these, every single shade is matte, even the ones that do have a slight shimmer to them. Now I have to tell you right off the bat that I love this shade and I'm so impressed with this formula. I've worn this several times since I purchased it last week, but I have not yet really paid attention to the wear time. So that's something we're going to be focusing on today, is how long do these actually wear? So let's go ahead and stop blabbing and get this on my face. I found for this formula, because it is such a subtle shade, I've just been going in directly on my face and then blending it out. Something I really like about this formula is that you can totally blend it out with just your fingers. It is so, so blendable. Look at that. That was no time at all. Now on this side of my face, I'll go ahead and blend it out with my BK Beauty 109. So pretty. I am not going to be doing clown cheeks today because I'm filming this before work and I don't want to show up to work looking like a clown. So we are keeping it more subtle. But no, there are deeper shades in the lineup. So this is probably where I'm going to stop with the application. Let me zoom you in so you can see the shade a little bit more. I find that this is just the most neutral, non-offensive shade for my fair, neutral skin. Blend it out a little more with my fingers here. And it is not sticky at all. Does not stick whatsoever. A true matte formula. Very accurate description, except for one thing. These look disgusting on the lips. And it is not just this shade. I went into Sephora and tried a bunch of other shades because I'm so tempted to pick up some additional shades, but I'm gonna hold off. I tried multiple shades on the lips because I was like, oh, maybe is it just this shade? No, they all look like chalk on the lips. They look disgusting. I'm gonna show you. So you can see, hopefully it's picking up. Even when I blend out the product, it is so chalky. It doesn't even blend out fully. And it just emphasizes my fine lines. It clings to every single little dry patch. So these are definitely not for the lips. They are horrendous on the lips. I also haven't tried them on the eyes, admittedly. And I don't want to today because I'm wearing my new Danessa Myricks Color Fix sticks on the eyes. But for the cheeks, they're great. And honestly, I'm not mad. I'm not like super furious that they don't look great on the lips because I bought them for the cheeks. Now for lips, these are the new Ravie Beauty Lip Liners. These are a creamy, long-lasting lip liner. Allie Glines, who is one of my favorite YouTubers, this is her brand. I will go ahead and link Allie's video where she explains the formula, the inspiration, the shades, etc. because she will do a much better job explaining than I will. But in summation, these are a creamy, long-lasting lip liner. I picked up all 4 shades. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put on one of them with a popular lip product. We are going to use just that one for the wear test, and then I will come back and apply all of them, swatch them, and also do additional lip combos. Now, I also have the Ravie Beauty, I think it's called like the Perfect Lips, her lipstick formula, which is absolutely incredible. It's one of my favorite lip formulas on the market, but I want to focus on some non-Ravie Beauty lip combos because Allie already did that in her video and you may not own those. So I want to show kind of what these look like with some popular lipsticks that I already own. For the application today, I want to go in with the shade Honey, which is this neutral nude. And then I want to go in with the shade Boy because if you are a luxury makeup lover, you may already own Boy. I also want to see how this formula like wears with something that's a little bit like juicier and more emollient because sometimes when you are using products that are a little bit more moisturizing, the wear time on the lip liner isn't quite as long. So we are going to test that. First up, let's go in with Honey. It is very creamy. Something I like about this formula is that the dry down isn't immediate, so you do have time to go in and blur out with your finger if you want to. Okay, so here it is blurred out. Like this shade kind of washes me out, but I'm interested to see how it looks once I add Boy over the top. So it is now dry, so I feel comfortable adding the lip product. Oh, this is such a perfect combo. Love this combo together. I'm gonna zoom you in very close. So here we have Boy and Honey. Again, Honey isn't the best shade for me, but it's a great shade to go with Boy from Chanel. The next few times you see me, it will be from my iPhone and I will be doing wear test check-ins throughout the day. So I will see you in a little bit and then I'll be back at the end of the day to swatch all of the Ravie Beauty lip liners and share some additional lip combos. Okay, here is some up close iPhone footage right after filming. And I will be back in a little bit with an update. I'm back. We are at the 1 hour mark exactly. I have had coffee, have eaten snacks, have touched my lips a little bit to remove some granola, and the lip liner is holding up really nicely so far. The actual product itself, the Boy like Chanel product, is still there a little bit, but it's faded quite a bit, which is what I would expect. Again, I've been eating and drinking, but the lip liner is looking really great. And then the blush also still looking very natural and beautiful. So hour 1 check-in, big thumbs up on how everything's looking so far. We are back at the 3.5 hour mark. I just ate a giant piece of delicious greasy pepperoni pizza, and the lip liner is still on. I'm impressed. Obviously, the Chanel lip product has worn off, which it's a glossy product, so I'm not surprised, but I am pretty dang impressed with the lip liner. Also, the blush is still looking beautiful. I am going to go ahead and reapply Boy by Chanel. And then we will do another check-in probably in a couple of hours. It has been almost exactly 8 hours. We are doing a final check-in on the iPhone for consistency's sake. Don't mind the zits pulling on through. Okay, so I still see the lip liner. I'm still seeing it after 8 hours, eating a bunch, drinking a bunch, kissing a bunch of kittens. Like, it is still there. And then the blush is also going strong. I mean, I am super, super impressed with the longevity of both of them. Now let's head back and I will talk all about it, share more lip swatches, etc. The check-ins are complete, and as I mentioned in my check-in video, I am super impressed with the longevity of both of these. They have lasted very well over an 8-hour workday. The lip product, I mean, I still see it, and the blush still looks amazing. So very excited about the longevity of those. Now let's get into the other lip liners. I'm going to swatch them all for you on my hand, and then we will do lip swatches and lip combos. So first up, we have the shade Honey. This is the shade I wore earlier today, and this is a really pretty, like, pinky nude. Next, we have Fig, Almond, and Mocha. I'm going to reapply Honey again just to refresh you on what it looks like on the lips before we move into the other shades. Honey. Almond. Fig. Mocha. I went through my many drawers of lip products to pull some that I have in my collection that aren't super obscure that maybe you own, to show you some recommended lip combos. Again, if you want to see these with the Ravie Beauty lipsticks that she has, go ahead and watch Allie's video. I wanted to do something a little bit different on my channel. So earlier we did Honey lip liner with Boy from Chanel. I did go ahead and pull Pillow Talk lipstick and wanted to show you kind of how it compares to a couple of the lip liners, because Pillow Talk is such a popular lipstick. I feel like everyone has it or has at least tried it. So here's Pillow Talk, and then here we have Fig, and then here we have Honey. So nothing quite matches exactly, but I do want to try Fig with Pillow Talk because I'm curious how that will look. Here we are with the liner. Okay, so here we have Fig liner and Pillow Talk. I actually think these pair really beautifully together. Fig is a little bit deeper, but I think it really works for this look. It's not too high of a contrast, but it's also not too matchy-matchy, because obviously the trend right now is having a little bit of that outer lip line contrast. So I think these two do pair together really nicely. Next we have Almond, which is a bit of a cool toned, like 90s grunge lip color. These types of colors look terrible on me, so I don't have a lot in my collection that will really go with this, but I did pull this Say Glossy Bounce in the shade Push, which I do think may look nice with it and may actually make it look a little bit more flattering on me. So let's give it a shot. Here we have the lip liner. And yes, my lips have been rubbed raw from on switching out all these lip colors. And then now let's go in with the gloss. So here we have Almond and then Push from Say. Again, I don't find these types of shades particularly flattering on me, but if you do like more of a like cool toned, am I crazy? Is this cool or warm toned? And some light, I'm like, oh, it's warm tone. Other lights, it's cool tone. If you like shades like this, then you'll like it. But for me and my skin tone, not my favorite. But I do think actually with this gloss, it is a kind of nice fall grungy lip color, but not something I will reach for super often. Next, we have Mocha, which is this really deep brown, and I'm very curious how it will wear with Bespoke from Merit. This may look like a total disaster, but in my mind, it could work. So let's see. One thing I noticed when I was doing the lip swatches earlier is I feel like Mocha sets down a lot faster than the other shades. So you need to be a little bit more precise because this one I found did not have as much like working time to blend it out and perfect it. So here we have Mocha, and we're gonna try it with Bespoke from Merit. Call me crazy, but I feel like that's actually a really pretty combo. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you like this combo? So this is a Bespoke from Merit and then a Mocha. I could see myself wearing this a lot in the fall. Okay, that one is a surprise hit. And just for fun, I want to do a bonus combo with Honey because this lipstick is like the identical shade. So this is one of the Posh lipsticks from Victoria Beckham Beauty in the shade Girl. And then let me show you just how good. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is like a near perfect match. I mean, a little bit of contrast, but like a near perfect match. So let's try this combo on. And here we have the Posh lipstick in the shade Girl. Now, this type of shade does kind of wash me out a little bit. I feel like ever since, especially I dyed my hair, like some products that I previously used don't work as well, but this is a beautiful nude lip combo if you can pull off more of a nude. Now let me give you my final thoughts on everything. Big thumbs up on the NARS formula. I was expected for some reason to be disappointed. I don't know why, because I normally love NARS products, but this new multiple launch, very excited about. Love the shade Behave. A few others I'm eyeing. I will definitely pick up in the future when they go on sale. $40 is just a little too steep in my opinion for what it is, but very, very beautiful. And again, super impressed with the wear time. I do have a trip coming up, vacation, and I think this is going to be the blush I bring because I'm trying to pack minimal makeup so then I can buy all the makeup on my trip. So this will be coming with me. Now the lip liners, another home run hit from Ally Glines at Ravie Beauty. Absolutely love these. Super impressed with the wear time, like the ability to still work them on the lips a little bit before they fully set in. As far as favorite shades go, definitely Fig is my favorite shade, and then Honey I'm going to get a lot of use out of. Almond is not for me, and that's just because of my coloring. These types of shades just don't look great on me. But again, if you like a 90s grunge nude, you'll love this. And then I'm surprised by how much I liked Mocha. I was kind of scared of it, but when you apply it in a really thin line and kind of work fast to blend it out, it's a beautiful, beautiful fall lip color. So I'm very excited to wear this one, but if I had to recommend just two, for me with my coloring, it's going to be Fig and Honey, but these are a home run. Highly recommend these as well. So if you made it this far to the end of my video, thank you so much for tuning in. If you do decide to purchase any of these products based on my recommendation, would love if you consider shopping through my affiliate links down below. It does really help support this tiny channel. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, like, follow me on Instagram. I hope you decide to join me in another video in the future.